Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Now, a few of you have reminded me in the comments that the appeal is coming up in November. It's just around the corner really, 5 or 6 weeks time. And that of course is the appeal in the privacy and copyright hearing, the appeal against the summary judgment that was granted to Meghan Markle in, I can't remember when it was, April was it? And Mail on Sunday, Associated News is appealing on both grounds, copyright and privacy. And so I have been intending to look at the hearing and seeing what's going to be happening with it. And because you've been mentioning it in the comments, definitely in the energy, definitely time to look at it. And of course, I always have to say when it involves legal matter that this is just a tarot reading, this is just for entertainment purposes, and this is just my opinion. Please do your own research, form your own opinions. I am using the Crow Tarot, and it seemed to be the deck that wanted to come out. Just one more shuffle and to be used today. I do have many decks. Someone asked me how many I have. I've actually lost count. I have to rummage in the cupboard and see. I have many decks and more coming. So I can't resist. And we all have our weaknesses, and this is mine. So the appeal hearing, I'm going to be looking at it using the Crow Tarot. This is the cover, the box that it comes in, if anyone is interested. I always look at that crow with the veil and think that it is Meghan Markle herself with that terribly inappropriate veil that she wore for her second or maybe even third wedding. And I'm going to be doing a Celtic cross from Meghan's point of view. Very simple reading, but I am going to be asking in it how the lawyers feel about what is going on. But remember, of course, all from Meghan's point of view, how's she feeling about it, and what is going to happen. I know what we all hope is going to happen, but let's see if it is going to happen. And underlying energy is the Star in reverse. I'll show you the card in the upright. That is the Star. That is Meghan Markle, the star of the show. Her hope, her optimism in reverse. Star falling, star fading, and of course despair, loss of hope, feeling very vulnerable, feeling very exposed, feeling as if the wrong path has been followed, the wrong path has been chosen, lost connection with that higher purpose. So that doesn't bode well for Meghan Markle with the Star in reverse. And let's just move these up. And so get to the reading itself and the overall energy. The current vibe with it is the Chariot. Well, that is the wheels in motion, driving forward, very determined, very focused, getting all her resources together, getting her legal team together, and on they go. Hoping, in my opinion, of course, hoping that they are just going to be able to push through with this court case and triumph in the end. The Chariot is, of course, very ambitious, very ruthless it can be, and it can just run down the opposition when it wants to. So it does look as if she's very determined, she's very focused, she is really going all out to win this. But what is standing in her way? What is the obstacle? What is the challenge? And there is the 10 of Swords. And that is a very, very bad card to come out as her challenge, because that is ruin, and that is failure, and that is the end. With the 10, it's finality. It is the end of a cycle. With the 10 of Swords, it is the end of something that has been a long and punishing saga, because 10 of those swords have gone into the back of that crow, and the crow is down and out. She's really, really facing ruin with this court case, and that is quite a dramatic card, particularly when the underlying energy of this reading is the Star in reverse. Star in reverse and Ten of Swords are actually very similar energies, and that's pretty scary from her point of view. Not from our point of view, but from her point of view, this really could be a defining moment in her career, in her life as a royal and now ex-royal. It could really be very damaging. It could really ruin her. And wow, quite scary energy coming out of this reading so far. What is hidden? And when I did this reading, when I was thinking about doing this reading, and I always think about them before I write them down, the questions that I want the universe to answer for me, and I think very hard about what tarot deck I want to bring out and use, or in fact the deck tells me, and rather than me asking. The question for this card, which I don't normally ask, but this card here, the hidden energy, is what is Meghan afraid of coming out, of being revealed in this court case? And the Hermit in reverse. And that's the Prince Harry card, of course, because it is the Virgo card. And so something about Prince Harry that she doesn't want known, or something she doesn't want Prince Harry to know. And there's always been speculation about this saga with the letter and her father not being invited to the wedding, or not attending the wedding, Harry not meeting the father, all kinds of odd stuff going on there. There's been lots of speculation around it, and I have to say right now that it is all alleged. Everything that I'm going to be saying right now is that perhaps Meghan Markle actually set her father up. The agency that was used to take those photos of her father allegedly being fitted for a suit, one that she's known to use for press, for PR. And there's also the somewhat dubious question of what she has claimed her father did to her. Let's just say Lady C has talked about it quite a lot on her channel. There's a lot of funny stuff going on here with the Hermit in reverse that she does not want to come out. Secrets that she does not want to come out. Things that possibly she has told Prince Harry that she does not want him to find out are untruths. That's the energy that's coming off the Hermit in reverse. Hermit in reverse also, just by the way, is the card of bad advice, because the Hermit is the expert, the person who has wisdom that you can follow, that they advise you well. There's been a lot of bad advice here. She knows. She has taken bad advice from people, and she has possibly given bad advice, and she doesn't want that to come out either. But more in my mind, this is her own shenanigans that she doesn't want exposed, she doesn't want revealed to Prince Harry. All my opinion, and big cards coming out here, big cards. So, just trying to remind myself, yes, we've got 3 major arcana so far and a 10, very big cards. Her focus right now, what is she focused on with this appeal? Hearing Ace of Wands, she wants to win this, and she wants to win big, and she wants to win very publicly. Ace of Wands is of course a whole new start, a new venture, very purposeful, very dynamic, very driven. She really, really, really wants to win this, and she wants it seen in all the press, all over the world, everybody to hear about it, because wands are publicity. And so she's absolutely determined with the Chariot to win with the Ace of Wands, to triumph over them, and to triumph very loudly, very publicly, and that this will start a whole new journey for her, a whole new triumphant reign over the press with that Ace of Wands. She hopes that she will be in control of her PR going forward, and that she will be able really to muzzle the press. And what has happened in the recent past, that is the 9 of Cups, and that is being very smug. It's my smug card. It's a rather gluttonous energy with the Nine of Cups. Wish fulfillment. She got what she wanted in the recent past. She got her win in court. She got her summary judgment. She didn't ever appear, and she didn't ever disclose all the documents that she was supposed to disclose. She didn't comply with instructions, directions from the court, and she got away with it. Nine of Cups. She got away with it, and she was convinced that she would get away with it forever. Wrong, as we see from the Ten of Swords now, very wrong, and the Star in reverse. Something of a rude awakening has happened since then. What is going to be happening next in this drama, this legal drama? There are so many dramas, it's hard to keep tabs of them. Queen of Cups, she's going to be either playing the Diana card for all it's worth, and how the press hounded me, and privacy, and blah blah, or she is going to be quite manipulative, because the Queen of Cups is manipulative. It's not necessarily negative, but it's ruled by emotions, that energy. So there is going to be some emotional plea, perhaps, and we do suspect, when I say we, people that I follow on social media and Tumblr and all those kinds of places where this has all been rumbling on for years and years and years, that there were some quite emotional pleas put to the judge in the first round, Justice Warby, and of course the miscarriage card was played, the pregnancy card was played, can't possibly travel to the UK, and so please grant summary judgment. And for the young mother, that's the young mother again trying her luck with some of that. My opinion, of course, but that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing some form of emotional plea going out. Save me from this. I'm so helpless, I'm so vulnerable, I'm such a sweet thing. I'm just a mother with 2 young children, and the world is against me. So, how do her lawyers feel about this case right now? What are they thinking? Hierophant in the reverse. They think that she is going to come unstuck with the Hierophant in reverse. The Hierophant, of course, is taking the high road, doing the right thing, learning your lessons. It's the royal family also. So it could be that they think that somehow the royal family is going to knock her down, knock her back, and kill this thing stone dead. But it is also not taking the high road. It's not being in integrity. They don't agree with this. However happy they are, in my opinion, allegedly, to pocket her money and the royal family's money indirectly. It's not her money that they are pocketing. It's royal family money, or maybe Netflix's money. But we'll look at that at some stage soon. But they don't think that she's acting in integrity, that she is doing the right thing, that she has learned her lesson from this, but they also think that it is going to possibly be damaging to the royal family with that card in the reverse. But I'm not really asking about the royal family. It has shown up. It's more, in my opinion, that they think that she is ill-advised to be doing what she's doing, and the Hermit in reverse is ill-advised. The Hierophant in reverse also, that she is not respecting authority. She is not playing by the rules. She is not doing the right thing. And it's a big card. It's a major arcana. So it doesn't look to me that they are supporting her in her cause. Of course, they will act for her, but it does not look like they feel that she is on the right path with this. So what pressure is she under right now, Meghan Markle, as the court date gets closer and closer, and we get the High Priestess in reverse? And that, of course, is secrets coming out. High Priestess in reverse, that is the card that is on the cover of this deck that I showed you before I started this reading. So there is Meghan Markle in her veil. She is very afraid that secrets are going to come out that she does not want to come out, and that are going to really expose her, possibly expose some truths about her wedding, the veil again. And of course, all this drama happened in the lead up to that wedding, that very expensive wedding. And that some things are going to come out about that she does not want to come out. So her hopes and fears as we go forward, and we get the Four of Swords in the reverse. That is the card of ruined reputation, of defeat, of not being able to rest, not being able to heal. This is an ongoing nightmare for Meghan Markle. She never imagined for 1 second when she started this that it would drag on for as long as it has dragged on, that she might actually lose, that she might actually look bad. There is the Ten of Swords, of course. That's defeat. The Four of Swords is another card of defeat, of ruin. Both of those cards, Ten of Swords and Four of Swords, ruined reputation. And it's a real risk. And she had no idea when she entered into this little game that this potentially could happen, that the rule of law would actually defeat her and would actually be allowed to play out. However manipulative she is and has been, in my opinion, she had no idea that this might actually go as badly for her as it has so far. She's been exposed already as lying. As I said, she has not complied with directions from the court, and she really has got away so far with all kinds of abuse of the legal process, in my opinion. What is going to be the outcome of this appeal? And we get the King of Swords in reverse, and this is from Meghan Markle's point of view, of course. It does not look good for her. King of Swords in reverse, that's lawyers, that's the executioner. That is a very harsh decision coming down against her, in my opinion. And that is looking like justice is going to be served against her. It does look like the decision is going to go against her. That's a brutal decision, a vicious decision. And it's big because it's a king. It's a very high energy. It's a very high profile. It's a very mature energy. It's a judge, this card. If ever there is a card that represents a judge, the King of Swords is a judge. And this judge in the reverse is going against her, however much she might try with the Queen of Cups to play the pity card and manipulate the situation. In my opinion, not going to work, not going to happen, not looking good for Meghan Markle. We'll have to wait and see. It's not long now. And so I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I'll see you on the next one.